split. There we go. We're live officially,
Cool.
I believe.
What
Yeah, what's up, guys? What's up, internet? Alright, I'll get a notification. Well, it will come up on my screen when we are exactly live, so yeah. Just give it 30 seconds or something, so. Alright, cool. Yep, so this is the admin podcast episode 11. We're gonna get started fairly soon, I guess. We just gotta tweet out stuff and then get the viewers in and actually wait for this to start. There we go. Alright, I see it. Do you see it?
I'm sure it'll take a second. There it goes. It's starting now.
Yeah, cool. So I just tell me if I got the social media links right.
Yep, you're good.
Alright, I'm good. I had to search for your Instagram for ages. I was trying to find it,
Yeah.
but I couldn't find it on your channel. So what I did was, Geeky Nerd Dad. Like he follows you, so I just had to look on that. All right, cool. So we've got quite a few people in the chat, which is great to know, and we will get it started. We can get it started now, I guess. I'm just gonna tweet it out right now. All right, I have tweeted it out. Check it, and then just retweet it, and then we can get started straight after that.
Cool.
Just tell me if you got it.
Yep, I got it.
All right, cool. Just retweet it, and then yeah, should be good. It's gonna be a. Oh, there we go. Notification. Yep, you retweeted it. Nice. Cool. Oh, unpopular man. Now I'm getting retweets. All right, cool. So nice. All right, we're just gonna start now. All right, that new C920 webcam. Yeah, so hopefully the input from my mouth to the audio is better, because last time it just was clearly out of sync. So hopefully I fixed it by getting a new webcam from I got it for around $20 on Black Friday. So
Oh,
yeah.
nice. Good price.
Yeah, it's a good price, because I wasn't gonna pay full price, which is, I don't know how much it is. It's some crazy amount. I think it's above $100. So yeah. Alright, so we can get it started then, guys. So, you know the drill. We should do it. Tell me, okay, I think the audio levels are fine. We fixed it last time, so I just gotta do it. And then, I just gotta switch. Okay, so, oh, there we go. It just lagged for a minute. Okay, yeah, I just get it started. Alright, let's go. So guys and girls, welcome back to the admin podcast episode 11. And we're gonna kick it off again. And today I am here with...
Michael Panetta with Tech Examined.
All right, let's get into it, guys. All right, so okay, let me start again. All right, so welcome to the admin podcast episode 11, and today we are with Tech Examined, and the first question is basically an interview. So the first question we generally ask to people is, how do you deal with hate? Yeah, we just go straight in.
Okay, that's cool.
All right.
As far as how I deal with it, I've been doing videos for a few years now. When I first started dealing with hate, it was a matter of going right at them, giving them what they give back, and you get to the point where it's how far do you want to go with it, because they're just going to keep on going and keep on going and keep on going. So I got to the point where I was like, you know what? I think it's time to maybe pick and choose my battles. And then it just got to the point where I was like, you know what? You can't make all the people happy all the time. So those people that don't like it, just whatever criticism it is, if it's legit or not, just deal with it and then just move on. So basically now I just ignore it. So that's pretty much how I go with it.
All right. So do you know roundabout when you started ignoring it, or is it just when you just realized that it's a thing which comes with YouTube?
It's a thing that comes with YouTube. I started ignoring it probably, probably when I started getting a little bit more serious into doing YouTube and trying to do it on a more consistent basis. And then I realized, you know what, I need to focus on putting content out and not about people complaining about what I put out. So, as I get a little bit older, I realize, you know what, this is a wasting my time. It's negative, and I just don't want to deal with it. So I'd probably say about a year or two ago is when I really stopped just trying to head it off and just let them speak, and then they usually end up going away faster if you ignore them.
All right, cool. So that's actually really good. I mean, that's exactly what a lot of people do say, because at the start, you just go straight at them. You try and diss them back. for what they do, but they do deserve it. But then the thing is, like, they can't really take it when you say the same thing, when you treat them how they're treating others. So
Right.
I guess it's like, if you say something back, just the best thing to do is ignore the haters. You get more like supporters than haters. So yeah. All right. So moving on, the next question is, who motivated you, or what motivated you to start YouTube?
I would have to say probably really to start off. I don't even know if anybody knows who it is anymore, but Carlos, it's me Morpheus. I started watching his videos probably back in 2007, 2008, I think is when he started, maybe a little bit before that. And, also John Rettinger, Techno Buffalo, when he was John Fourlakers. I really started watching his videos and just really liked what they had to say and thought, you know what, it's inspirational. And not only would I like to do this, I'd like to meet those guys. I'd like to talk with them and pick their brains on how things are. And I've had the opportunity to talk to everyone, and I really enjoy it. So those are the guys that really, those are the guys that really motivated me to do this.
All right, nice. So you've probably met up with like a lot of your good friends on YouTube. So like, when exactly did you meet them up? Was it at like CES or stuff like that? So.
Well, Carlos at the time when I lived in Philadelphia, he lived in Jersey, and it was one of those weird things where we started talking one day, and the thing was called Blog TV. That's not even around anymore. I think it's part of you now or whatever it is changed into. But Blog TV was essentially this: you had a room of people. You could bring on you can bring on one guest, I think it was, and you talk to people in the room, and that's how we ended up getting to talk to each other. And I said, I live in Philadelphia, and he's like, oh, I live in Jersey, and I was like, we should meet up and hang out and talk. So that's pretty much how I met Carlos, and we ended up becoming really good friends. And pretty much everyone else was at CES. John Rettinger, Mark Watson, Soldier Knows Best, John TLD, just everyone else. Lou, Marquez, Austin, all them guys. Larry, Tomas, just everyone else I met at CES.
All right, nice. So I'm gonna answer some. Well, I'm gonna ask you some questions from the chat. If you do wanna, yeah, Michael, you can actually just read the chat and just go ahead and answer a question you like. I'm gonna see if there's any good ones. Let's have a look. There's stuff about UFC. Someone said, "Why were you texting in the shower?" I said that you were in the shower because the stream was late, and the guy was like, "Why are you texting in the shower?" Nah, he came out of it. Don't worry about that. All right, cool. All right, let's have a look. Have you found any questions? All right, so guys, ask some questions. Okay, some tips for a young YouTuber with 16 subscribers.
You know what? Just if you enjoy doing it, do it. Don't worry about
Numbers.
don't worry about the numbers yet. You really should never worry about them. I mean, unless you get really, really serious into it. But at this point, the reason why I started is because I wanted to have fun. I wanted to be able to do something that I haven't done before, and I enjoyed playing with technology, and I enjoyed talking to people. So all I really need to do was learn how to shoot video and edit and do that. So I enjoy doing it. So that's the reason why I started doing it. Whether you have 16 or 16,000 or 160,000, if you don't enjoy doing it, then what's the point of doing it? So at this point, if you like it and you like talking to the people and you like checking out technology, just keep doing it, try new things, and see what sticks.
All right, nice. So we've got quite a lot more questions. So, Coke, man, Coke. Yeah, I love my Coke. Coke is love, Coke is life. All right, cool. In school now, had to take a look. I think you should be studying, I guess, and watch it after. All right, cool. It's like 6 o'clock here, so I'm done with school. But somebody asked, are you going to CES? No, not me, because I live like 11 hours on a plane away, so no. What about you?
I am not going this year. It's first time in 5 or 6 years, I think it is, and it's tough. But I'm actually going on a cruise in January, so I
Nice.
I had to decide that, but my real choice, my wife said, was it was either go out and visit John TLD and the crew and those guys
Yeah.
during an iPhone launch, or go to CES. And I thought, you know what? I'd rather get the one-on-one time and hang out and just get away from the idea of CES and just seeing
Yeah,
each other
that's fine.
like real quick.
Hmm.
But I decided to do that this time. But I will be back in 2017.
Yeah, I mean, there's gonna be plenty of coverage from it anyway, as far as I know. So, I mean, you can just catch up on later. But I think the guy that was asking it wants to rent your camera.
No,
No, that's not happening, mate.
not
Yeah,
happening.
yeah. What camera is that? Let me switch to the screen and then we can have a better look at
Oh,
it.
it's just it's the GH4, the
Oh,
Panasonic GH4.
nice. With
So
the 502.
still learning to use it. I got the Sigma on it, um, but it's a really I think it's a really good camera. There's been a lot of people bailing lately, and updating and getting new cameras and getting the Sonys and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
honestly, you know, I'm still learning to use it. It's a great camera. I think it's good enough for what I need to do, and I don't think it's failed me yet.
Nice. So, somebody asked, "Are you happy with your 80-20-20?" 80, did I say that right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's okay. This room isn't the best room out. You guys can hear a little bit of an echo. I'm still finishing up my office downstairs. I'm not done yet. I didn't want to set up and do it, so I'd rather just do it up here where I could be more comfortable. But no, I think the mic is okay for what it is. It's about $100. I'd probably like to upgrade to something a little bit more, but I think it does. I think it does the job.
Nice. So, Canoopsy asks, "What videos do you guys normally watch beside tech videos?" The fact is, I hardly even watch tech videos because I don't really know why, but something just about it. Like, sometimes a lot of people just talk too much about specs and stuff, and I'm literally just not into that thing. So, I generally, like, 15% of my subscriptions are not tech YouTube, well, are tech YouTubers, and the rest are just like gaming videos, entertaining channels, and yeah, that's it really. What about you?
You know, as a matter of fact, let me jump over to my other screen right now, real quick, and I'll just kind of read you off some stuff that I watch. I started watching, and I'm sure you guys, the younger crew, knows this, and guys in the gaming. I've watched Cop for a long time, probably since way back when he first started, and he's got a couple million subs now. I started watching him a long time ago. I also like to watch Ray William Johnson. I like
Is
watching. I
that
like
the equals three?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Eagles, and he's got like a whole studio now, and they do a whole bunch of other things. I like watching Ralphie's videos.
Oh yeah, yeah. He's a
he's
joker, man.
he's a real handball. I like to watch his stuff. I also like to watch the oh good lord, CinemaSins. That's it. I love watching that stuff when they go through the movies and they just pick them apart. So those are the things that I typically watch on YouTube. And like you said, I don't watch a whole lot of tech videos either.
Same.
I will watch friends' videos and stuff like that just to check them out, but um, there's a lot of videos in my sub box. I just look at it and go, I just don't feel like watching that
Yeah.
right. Or you know,
Apparently, oh, go on, go on.
no, you're good. Go ahead.
Okay. I heard somewhere like someone said there's like a low percentage of your viewers that watch it. I think it's like a bit above 10%. So like if you've got like 3,000 subscribers or something, only like 300 people will always watch your video and stuff. So it's like you pick and choose which one it is. So that's why you've always got to get your thumbnails on point, the title, and like make it entertaining, because no one really wants to watch a boring video, I guess, which is why like you know how unbox therapy appeals to a larger audience, and he's bringing in more people now that like technology, because like not many people like technology, and now because unbox therapy makes his videos with an entertaining twist but still like entertains his technology fans. So I think that he's got the balance right, and I think that's what a lot of people now should do, because it works a lot. So yeah.
You know what? I liked Lou's videos a lot, like
A
a way
lot.
longer
Yeah.
time. It's not that I don't like them now. I just think I just think I liked his earlier stuff better. I thought it was more just like more out of the box. No pun intended. Not that they aren't good now, because the production value is
Nope.
just through the roof. It's
Yeah,
insane.
crazy.
GH4 is out the wazoo. He's got the awesome office, and he's getting the chance to work with professional.
Yeah,
You know,
he's got crazy opportunities, man.
so it's
Massive.
just it's fun to do, and people may say, "Oh, that's total BS. It's not. He's just getting it because he's got all those subs and everything." You know what? This is the attitude I had a long time ago with the idea of being angry because you think someone quote unquote sold out. You know what? That's how you get noticed. And if you want to do that, do it. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. But if other people are doing it, you can either mope around and say, "Oh, that's not fair," or you can just do your thing.
Yeah.
And to those people that a couple people are still asking the question about getting started and doing YouTube and doing all that. Like I said, you either do it because you love it, or you do it because you wanna make a statement. And if that statement means doing something controversial or getting out there and doing it first or doing something different, then that's how you do it. It all depends on the person. So everybody's different.
So somebody asked, go through the questions quicker. Well, he stated, but
Yep, sorry.
now that's fine. No, trust me. Like, if you want cheap, quick answers, you may as well tweet John. John, where did I get that from? Michael, Michael on Twitter, and he can answer it within 140 characters. But literally, like, the thing is, with these live streams, we have time to answer some really good and interesting questions. So that if they're like boring, we're just gonna talk about it for a minute. If they're really interesting, we can ramble on. Like, we talked like a few streams ago. We talked about it's one question for around half an hour. It took up the whole stream. So yeah. All right. If you want us to go through the questions quickly, then
You know what?
yeah.
There's a couple quick ones I can answer because
All right, go on then.
my buddy Larry Greenberg's in here,
Nice.
who does run around tech on YouTube. He says, "Is Carlos dead?" And that's what a lot of people always ask me. No, he's not. And he also asked, "Why isn't Mike at work?" I actually had a ton of vacation days left that I didn't use this year, so this is one of them. So I'm off today and Monday. So yay, 4-day weekend for me. So that's the reason why I'm not at work. So we can kind of shoot down and do the rest of the questions as well.
Nope.
No.
All right. All right. So somebody said I am overreacting. He's drinking a cold drink in every video. Dude, I always have to drink my Coke. You know that.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
That's your thing, right? I
Yeah,
mean,
Coke. I'm sponsored by Coca-Cola, if you did not know. Yeah, I forgot to say. Nah, I'm joking. I'm not.
like crappy store bought water.
Yeah, man. All right, cool. So, somebody asked, let's have a look. What am I studying? Well, I haven't picked my options for school yet, so I'll tell you that in another stream, I guess. Let's have a look. His pace is too slow. No, it isn't. We're going through it right now. Does anyone have YouTube Red? It's not available in the UK, so no. But
You know what? I'm inching towards it. I watched Larry talk about it on your
Yeah.
on your podcast with I think that was when he was with
Ralphie.
Ralph.
Yeah.
And you know what? He keeps telling me about it every time we talk, and I'm just like, ah. So I'm inching towards to try it just to see what the deal is. But it doesn't really bother me to watch. It doesn't really bother me to watch the ads. I don't know. Just I don't know. I'm not really crazy about having the
Yeah.
pay to do that.
I think
but-
you can, like, some people that use AdBlock can whitelist certain people or whatever. So yeah, I mean, people don't really generally use AdBlock anyway for YouTube. They use it for other malicious websites, I guess. So yeah. All right. Hamza, Mike has a beard. Yes, I know. I'm well aware of that.
I started growing the goatee for Christmas.
Well, what about November?
No. You know what? I had the goatee for a long time, and I shaved it off last year before I started my job. And this is the first time I brought back the goatee. So my coworkers are like, "What the heck is that?" I'm like, I used to always wear a goatee. I said it's nothing special for me.
Nice. All right. Someone said, when I first saw him, I thought he was from India. Later came to know that he's in the UK, but you are doing great, bro. I think you must be a NRI. What is that? What's an NRI? I have no idea.
Me neither.
All right. Hats off to your for your efforts. Thank you. All right. I just want to address something. I get random people calling me an Indian just because I'm brown. It's kind of like it's kind of stupid. Like, I don't really get the logic behind that, because it's kind of like, any brown person in the world is from India, which is kind of stupid. Like, I laugh at it every time. Like, how I don't know, man. Do you think? All right. Do you think haters motivate you?
I don't know.
Not
I
really.
don't know if they motivate me to. No, I mean no, they don't motivate me to do anything.
And like literally, they annoy me. So then I try and prove them wrong, like by making a much better video. Say if they criticize my video in a really bad way, or like criticize me or whatever it is, I'll try and fix that. But like when a person hates like on me or anything, like I try and like their feedback actually means something, because sometimes there's something behind that feedback which is true, I guess. So yeah. um why doesn't AdSense work for my channel? You need to enable it, I guess.
Yeah, that's a whole lot of. There's a
um
whole lot of questions in that.
yeah, basketball or cricket? Basketball.
God, basketball, I guess. I don't
Yeah.
know. My brother-in-law watches cricket like crazy, but he lives in Japan.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So all right, okay, I've got some questions now. So this is a good one we ask all the time. So if there is a zombie apocalypse, yeah, and you had to use any weapon right in front of you, what would your weapon of choice be to kill the zombies right now in front of you?
Dear
You
Lord.
could use your mic, your well,
What?
it could be your tripod or camera if you wanted.
All right. Well, you know what? I probably have to go with the tripod because it gives you a good distance, and it's got a nice heavy top end here,
Ooh,
so I'd be able to give him really take the headshot and really be able to stay a little bit of a distance, but
yeah,
at the
man.
same time, if you need to go close quarters, you can make it smaller and kind of do what you need to do.
Yeah, man. Too sick. I literally don't know what I would use right in front of me. I was gonna say my Swiss Army knife, but that's not even in front of me. So
Oh,
yeah.
you know what? I got a knife in my pocket, but I don't think that would be as good as the tripod.
No, that 502 is bloody heavy.
Yeah,
It's like
exactly. That would work.
that could do some damage, I guess. All right. So the next question is: was your growth on YouTube like where you are right now? Was it gradual, so it just kept going up and up and up gradually, or was there a video which just exploded and you just gained significantly amount more views and subs, I guess?
It was definitely gradual. I think back when I started hanging out with Carlos, it may have gone up exponentially there, but for the most part, where I started and where I am at now is been pretty gradual. There was a huge shakeup a couple years ago with subscribers where people lost thousands and thousands. So it was funny because I had hit 30,000 and then I dropped down to like 25, and I was like, ah. But you know what? People weren't watching those. Those were all dead subs. So who cares?
Hmm.
You know, at the end of the day, it's not like you said. You know, it's really not your subs watching, which is sad because it'd really be nice to have people that you interact with on a daily basis, more than what you have. So
All right.
anyway,
Um, I'm just reading these people in
yeah.
the chat, and they're like, someone was like, give a big roar or something. I don't even. No, I'm not getting into that. All right. So, where do you see yourself right now, like in 2 years' time?
Um. Wow. 2 years time. I don't know. Probably not much different than what I'm doing now. I hope with my new office, it gives me more motivation to change up my videos a little bit and how I do things. Just from the aesthetics point of view, having a better backdrop for my videos and give me a little bit more space to work with, because I really made some big changes down there, so I can't wait to show people.
Nice.
So
So,
I would say that I'd be pretty much doing the same thing now.
so they're just gonna be like a bigger, I guess, upgrade in quality or just more effort.
I would say a bigger upset in quality. Different sets in the room and stuff like that, and so I think the quality will step up tenfold.
Nice. All right. Cool. So the next question that I have for you is, all right, what's your daily driver right now?
Daily driver is the iPhone 6s Plus.
Nice.
I have the Nexus 6P, which I'm actually returning. I had bought it to think about using it as my second phone, but I decided that I just don't use it enough, and I figured I would send it back. But I also got the V10 from LG to review, which I'm also using. But you know, right now it's the 6S Plus is the one I'm using the most.
Nice. So, also, a lot of people were asking me what phone I was using. So pretty much I got a review unit from Vodafone. It's my first one from them. So they're like Verizon in the UK, or like another, I don't know, like mobile network, or is that what you call it there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's like one of their budget phones, and then next week or in 2 more weeks they're going to send me out another premium device like that. All right. So I have to choose from the Z5 Premium or the S6 Edge. Which one should I get?
Hmm. I guess whatever one's whatever. And here's a tough thing because you're at that point where you need to either decide you want to do something that you want to try personally or that you think is going to drive more attention to the channel.
Yeah, that's the
So
big,
like
yeah.
so like which is newer? Like which one came out more
Z5,
recently?
Z5.
Okay. So most likely that's you're probably going to go with the Z5 and then go with that one. As much as the 6X Edge would be cool to try, you really and it's at that point, but it's up to you. I mean, if you
Yeah.
want to go off, if you've got more ideas that you want to do with the 6S Edge, then do it. But but it's the other one's a newer phone, so
True.
you might get better results from the
Yeah,
people going.
because like where I'm at right now, I need to grow my channel, and by doing that, no one's gonna watch an S6 Edge unboxing or review if people have already done it. So not many people have actually done the Z5 compared to the S6, because Samsung are massive and Sony are only really massive with their consoles and stuff. So I
Right.
guess, yeah, I'll pick the
And I
premium.
think that's what you might do. Yeah, you might get better results with that, unless you
Yeah.
have an idea of what you want to do with the other one.
I
But
mean,
you definitely want to go with the Z5.
I don't do reviews, so
Yeah.
I gotta think of something, because like they sent me this budget phone. So what am I gonna do with that? I was thinking of this cool idea, going a week without a premium device, or going a week without my Zenfone 2, like a mid-range product, and seeing if I can last, or if I can actually go a week just using a like cheap budget phone. But yeah, I might make a video like that, because a lot of people think you have to spend like $1,000 for a really nice phone, but potentially there's some really good things which you can get for that, like the OnePlus 2 and like Zenfone 2 and like a bunch of other things. So I'm gonna see, and I'm probably gonna make that because it's a unique idea, I guess. So
Definitely. I think you should. I think that's a great idea.
yeah.
And come back with your thoughts on what it can do, what the shortcomings were of when you were trying to use the phone, and what you thought at some point, that at any point during the week where you like, oh man, I wish I had the premium phone for this reason. So I think that's a good idea. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So now someone in the room is asking audio quality or video quality, which is more important.
Balance.
And that's the thing is, right off the bat, I think the thing is you can get quality audio for less expensive than you can get quality video.
True.
So I would say focus your efforts on making sure that your video quality is there, but you can't have one without the other. If
Yeah.
someone can't hear what you're saying, you're probably going to lose them faster than if you
silent
didn't
film.
have if you didn't have the best audio. I mean, people are shooting with cell cameras and smartphones and stuff like that. So, and if they can't hear you, they're oh, I'm done. This is horrible. But at the same time, you can't have shaky as hell audio either or video if you're not trying to do it for a reason. So it's definitely a balance of mix of both. You can't have one without the other.
Yep, true that. And like when I started, I had like it's not a rubbish camera, but it just isn't the best. Okay, no swearing in the chat, lads. Let me just time out a user 1 sec. There we go, cool. Alright, cool. Yeah, calm down, guys. Literally, oh my gosh, I forgot now what I was saying. I actually just forgot what I was saying because of this one guy.
Oh, the the camera you started
Oh yeah,
using.
yeah. Okay. So the camera I started using had a really bad built-in mic. So what I did was I used my resources. I don't know where it is, but I have like this um Zoom H1 like it's not a copy. It's like pretty much from Olympus. I don't know whether you guys have heard about it or them. Yeah, and they make audio products, and I found that just lying around somehow, and it produces really good audio. So yeah. And I remember somebody asking in the chat, this is off subject, but am I going to the Gadget Show live? It's like the CES of the UK, and yes, I am. I will be making a video telling you guys what dates I'm going, and then yeah, should be
That's
good. So
awesome.
nice. All right, cool. So the next question is, do you prefer making unboxings or reviews?
I definitely like doing reviews better.
Hmm.
I think unboxings are, and I've always thought this. I thought unboxings are kind of should be used in conjunction with offering something else, not just unboxing something. In my opinion, unless you have really something to offer with the unboxing or it's something super big,
Mm-hmm.
I think like if you're gonna unbox, say like a monitor or like a video game or something that has some form of entertainment on it, like you're going to turn it on and it's going to do something. I think if you're doing an unboxing video, you got to at least show what it looks like, not just, saying, "Oh, hey, this is the iPhone 6s Plus. This is what it looks like." All right, so thanks for watching. I unboxed it. Take it easy. I think you got to at least like turn it on for a minute. You know what I mean? You got
Yeah.
to you got to offer something more than just an unboxing. But if you're unboxing like just something so massive and just enormous and you can just go over what it is, like when Lou unboxed that insanely specced out
Oh,
computer,
that was mental. The
as
cable
as
and everything.
much as much as I would have loved to have seen it running, I think the idea that he left it at just going over the specs and talking about it
Hmm.
are driving people to the point where it's like, okay, now I'm waiting for this video to come out. So that's cause and effect, leaving them wanting more, whatever you want to call it, something like that. But I definitely like doing reviews more than unboxings.
I mean, I don't know whether you've seen mine, but I don't just offer like a regular unboxing. I actually use three camera angles,
Yep.
and I have one overhead, one on the side, and one on my face. And I actually started doing the side angle, just before Unbox Therapy started doing it as well. So he introduced it, I think, like a few months ago, and I started doing it like ages ago, and now I finally got like my face cam. But his is like so much better because he has an open space and he can bring soft boxes at the front. His production, like the budget he uses, mental.
Oh yeah. I mean, I used to do that. God, 3 4 years ago, but
Yeah.
the quality wasn't there. It was like I had to have, I wanted a good camera for the straight up shots, and then the secondary camera was just that. It was just a secondary camera. I mean, good lord, this was back in I would say 2010, 2011 when I had my setup and I had this old wooden desk and it was like this whole like insanely sized desk. And what I would do is I'd have a camera in front of me, and then I would either do like like a camera to the side
Yeah.
or like off angle, like a camera at the top of the desk. I had like a hutch over top, and I'd put the video camera up there and just show like a different perspective. But the problem is the quality wasn't there for the second camera. So it got to the point where I really didn't know what to do with it or what not to do with it or make it simple.
Yeah.
So, but like you said, the production quality that John's able to do with that. I mean, he's got an FS7, an FS5, a Sony AR2, I think, whatever it is. He's if you got the production and you can like have the pictures look the same, then I think he got something.
Yeah, nice. And the thing is with that, because I actually like I'll show you a video after, but I'd like transform my cupboard into like the unboxing thing with acoustic foam and stuff. I don't know if you've seen it or not. I'll pull up a picture. And the thing is, you have to have light coming from different angles. You've got to have one at the top, then one like in front of you, and I just don't have the space. So like I'm trying to figure out like different ways to go about it. But yeah. Um, all right, let's have a look. Say okay. Any new video plans? All right, you go first.
Okay. I've got let's see here. Well, I've got the going over the new office, something that I'm planning on doing. I
Oh
have
yeah.
a bunch of sped up stuff, putting it together and painting and doing all that. I have some cool video that I'm gonna do for some lights, for some smart lights, Wi-Fi lights, whatever you want to call them. I'm excited to do that. And oh, I'm trying to think what else. Just the reviews of some of the phones and stuff like that. So, but showing the office off, I think will be a lot of fun.
Nice. Yeah, so I've got a bunch of videos coming up. So one of them I was gonna make today, but I realized that I had the stream. So yeah. And that will be done like on Sunday or whatever because I'm busy tomorrow. So let me show you guys one second. Let me just switch to my side. Alright, so one video I have is the Misfit Shine 2 video. It's I don't know whether you guys have heard of it. Wait, the light is bouncing off of it. There we go. So it's the Misfit Shine 2, and it's like a really cool fitness tracker if it will actually tap. There we go. So it just tracks your fitness and stuff, and the Misfit Shine 1 was crazy good. So yeah, I'm gonna just do like a comparison video rather than just review it, because I think I can talk about both of the things like in one video, I guess. So yeah. And what else do I have? Let me have a think. Oh, I've got to get a video on my second channel uploaded, but I don't know. At the moment, I still just I gotta prioritize my main channel. So yeah, so just expect more videos from both of us, I guess.
Definitely.
All right, so now is the time where we do something called Quickfire Questions, which is where people answer, or no, people ask like a bunch of. Wait, one second, Hamza, is that the webcam that you made an unboxing? Nah, I didn't. That's not. That's a different webcam. Yeah, so this is guys asking the live chat Quickfire Questions. I think some of you guys know what it is. You just ask really quick questions, but with a simple answer, not like these 10-minute answers. So like maybe a yes or no question or something like that. It's up to you guys. So yeah, all right. We'll have to wait 30 seconds or
Yeah.
something until they do
Well,
it.
before he's doing that, somebody did ask, "Do you think the LG V10 would be a successful flagship?" I think they're going. I think they're getting there. I think we're gonna have to see another iteration of the phone before you see it be a real successful, because they've changed it up so much. So,
Nice.
all right, I guess we can start going through this now. Audio or video? If I had to choose, I would say audio.
Nice. Is there any more? Let me have a look. Alright, audio, video, I'd just choose as well. I'd say, like we mentioned, just a mix of both, but audio prioritize it a bit more. So, what was your first phone? Ooh,
First phone was like one of those track phones, like the little flip phones with the big ass battery on the back. All it had was numbers to dial. That was it. It was like one of those StarTech. It was a StarTech. That's what it was.
nice. My first phone was probably, damn it, I can't remember. It was like this Vivacity. It was like a knockoff of an iPhone 4S. I think that's what it was. It was like some crazy phone. Or I think it was like a Nokia brick. I'm not quite sure. I think it was like one of those Samsung bricks, which like you literally cannot destroy them. I saw someone in my school trying to destroy his Nokia brick by like lobbing it into the basketball hoop. It was just hilarious, man.
Nice.
People just trying to destroy those things. Okay,
Tripods, definitely Manfrotto. If you can afford it, Manfrotto.
yeah. Are you going to review the GoPro Hero? No, because I don't do reviews. Xbox or PlayStation? PlayStation
PlayStation.
or PC for me. How old are you? I just turned 14 on the 6th of December, so is my birthday like, yeah, last week. So yeah.
How
Um
old? How old do I look? Let's ask that question. That
how
way.
old does Michael look? Okay, whoever wins it gets you can get, I don't know, what would they get?
Um,
Whoever successfully gets it. They get a clap. They get a clap from
they
both of
get a
us.
clap.
Yeah, that's good enough. All right.
DSLR or digital cameras? I'd say DSLR.
Yeah,
If
for
you again
video.
can afford it,
Yep.
digital cameras are just as good. If you know what, I'd say forget digital camera. Just use your smartphone. Just get a good smartphone with a good camera.
Nice. Oh, and I want to show some of you guys this thing. Basically, I was okay. So I was mentioned in one of. Basically, I helped film this video for this person. You'll see it on screen right now. Let me have a look. Yeah, it's showing right now. So I helped out this YouTuber called Ziovo, and I filmed like some shots. If you guys should be able to see it soon. And I filmed these shots for him of the Logitech C920. So yeah, that's sick. Because
88. Thanks. I appreciate that. Sorry, I'm reading the ages in the room.
nah, that's fine. That's fine. I'm done. I'm done with that. All right, nice. So yeah. Okay, let's have a look. Go back to the chat and see what it is. Whoa, we got in loads of guesses. Yo, we have like 20, 30 guesses.
You know what? I really appreciate the people that think I look 25 or late or early 30s. So that's actually really cool.
Someone said 94. This
I
guy
know.
needs to go to Specsavers. Literally, he needs to get some glasses.
You
Like
do need
ASAP.
some, or you need to get a better monitor. Oh my lord! You know what? It says the closest person I would say is Alex Lupa at 41. I'm 40, so
Nice. So Alex Luper, you get a clap.
there you go, bud.
Whoop. Sick. Alright, cool. I would have guessed around 40, like 40, 43, so yeah.
Yeah,
All
definitely close to that.
All
What's
right.
the best? What's the best digital camera? It's got to be the Sony Mark IV. Sorry, I know it's expensive. Or the Mark III. You can't go wrong with the 2, 3, or 4. In my
Guys, we are done. People are still guessing.
yeah, I know.
Oh, it's the latency or whatever. You've already got the clap, Alex.
Yeah. You're done, buddy.
Yeah, you're done.
Good.
All right, so we can wrap it up with a few more questions, and then yeah, we're pretty much finished. So, how do you come up with video ideas, or does it happen like when you're sleeping or something, or is it just like you just think about it and then yeah, or you get a product and then you have
I would say most of the time it's inspiration from just thinking about anything that's around me. If I try to think about it too hard, forget about it. It doesn't happen. You know, it's like you said, it's when you're doing the most mundane things is when you come up with the ideas. Usually when I'm lying in bed at night is when I do most of my thinking, which is bad because then I don't fall asleep.
Same here.
I usually end up. I got a book next to my table, and I'll just turn my light on with my phone on, and I'll write the idea down, and then I'll try to relax after that. But usually I start thinking about the idea after that. So
Same here.
yeah, it's usually when I'm doing nothing is when I
Yeah.
start thinking about the ideas.
And the thing is, when I come up with ideas, like when I'm literally just sleeping, like I find it weird because then in the morning I can't remember that really good idea I had. So I just put it on Google Notes if I do come up with something. Like yeah. Just video ideas pop into your head. You're trying to get to sleep, you're trying to do this, you just lie down and you just can't get to bed, man.
Yeah,
Literally.
right.
All right.
What sports do you play in high school? I played baseball, and I wish I would have wrestled because I was, really into it after the fact. But definitely, I played baseball in high school.
Nice. I play basketball and I used to do gymnastics for Great Britain, but I quit a few years ago, but now I started trampolining, so yeah. Should be better. All right.
Somebody says, "Can Mike say hello for me?" Hello.
I think he wants to say your name. I think that's what people say.
Oh, how do you pronounce? Is that
It's Akash.
Akash?
Yeah, Akash.
Hi, Akash.
All right. Yeah.
Chandara.
All right.
Chandra. Sorry, Chandra.
Chandra. Yeah, I think Akash Chandra. Hi. All right. Hello, it's me. All right, Adele. How?
Yes, the U.S. sucks.
The US sucks. Tech Hut asked, "Are you gonna buy a Swagway or Segway?" No, a Segway is like $1,000. Swagway is cheaper.
That's a douchemobile. I'm sorry.
It's banned in the UK. You know that?
No.
It's actually banned. Apparently, the law was introduced in 1853, which I can't get my head around that because if there was swagways in 1853, that would just be crazy. Like people would be swagging it out with literally like hoverboards on it on the road. So yeah.
Yeah, right.
Basically, they say the law is the same. It's like a motorized vehicle, so it can't be on the roads, but you can still be a rebel and ride it. I guess some people do.
Well, it's funny. They're trying to ban other things like that in the United States, like those stupid.
I think
They
it got
call
banned in
hoverboards, but
NYC.
they've got wheels, so that's impossible. Those, but I don't think cops really care. It's like they got
Like
more.
I could invest that much into it, but like when I literally buy something, I buy it for an investment, not for like I guess like my entertainment, because like I bought, say I waited so long to get a webcam, like I don't need a C920 for Skype calls. My other webcam could like be fine, just fine. It's like 10-20 bucks, but this one I needed it because of the frames per second is 60 and my old one was like 10, which is like stupid. So yeah, I like buy things for an investment, like camera. If I didn't buy that DSLR, I wouldn't have that video quality that I have today, so that's a good investment, I guess. So yeah. Mike, what
That's
headphones are you using? I think they're the ATH-M50X.
yes, they are Audio Technica.
Nice. So somebody asked, what did I get for my birthday present? Well, I got a watch. Let me show you guys. Let me have a look and see if I can show you. All right, let me turn off autofocus. All right, you guys will see it. I'm going to show it right now. Wait, let me put the focus up. There we go. All right, hopefully you guys can see that. If you can't, then don't worry. It's like this really nice watch. Tell me if you guys can see it. You'll see it in like 30 seconds. Yeah, so it's like a really dope watch. So, yeah. There we go. Sick. All right, so we're gonna wrap it up now. I think that's it, really. All right, we'll do around how many more questions? 5 questions, 5 quick questions. So yeah, um, don't skip questions, please. We're not skipping questions. We're just
Just
not.
give me questions.
We're literally trying to answer all of the good ones, and if they're not good enough, then like some of them are repetitive. Like we're not gonna repeat something we've already said. So
Yeah,
yeah. Um. All right. Sick watch. Yeah,
yeah.
it's
We'll look
beast.
up
Alright,
record
truck or
sports
sports car?
truck.
Mm, that's too dope. Yeah, man. Alright, so I think, let me have a look if I've got a few more questions. What phone do you use? Blah, blah, blah. Alright, so the last question I would ask is, alright, some questions are coming in still. How do you find time to upload on your YouTube channel?
Late at night after everyone's going to bed. That's how
Mm,
I find the time to do it. On days off and when everyone's in bed. That's the only time I can get peace and quiet.
yep.
So definitely. What camera do you suggest for photography? You know what's funny? Quick story. I took my wife and daughter over to the park one day to try to get some Christmas pictures for her, and I took the GH4, and I'm getting pretty, you know, pretty good with using the camera and everything. And some people may say, "Oh, it doesn't look good enough." Well, I took a couple pictures of my daughter, and my wife didn't tell me, but she got a Christmas present for her parents, and it's a canvas print. You know, like you go and send it away, and they order it. And she got this big picture. It's probably about, I'd say, 16 by 20 of my daughter sitting on a rock, and the quality is insane. So I'm extremely impressed with the ability to blow that picture up from my camera. So I'm really happy with that. So
Yep.
I don't think you can go wrong with, with that first for a camera. I was definitely impressed with it. So
Nice. So,
cheapest USB mic. Sorry, I'm just skipping through these questions here.
no, that's fine.
Nice picture.
What picture?
All of a sudden, your voice is muffled.
I got hacked. I'm sorry, I got hacked, guys.
It's all good.
Yeah.
Cheapest USB mic. I don't know. I would probably say the good lord. I'm trying to think. What are the ones that everyone's been talking about lately? The snowballs or whatever, or the
Oh yeah, the snowballs.
some one of that whatever those are. Um,
They're like, they don't. First off, like if you have the money, you don't cheap out an audio. That's just one thing you don't do, because like for 40 bucks, like you saved up for a month for 40 bucks. Like if you just save up one more month, wait one more month, you can get a so much better microphone. And the people always get the Blue Yeti. It doesn't even sound as good as other microphones. Like my microphone is exactly the same as you don't need a mustache. You need them. I don't know what the guy said. Yeah. So now I forgot what I was saying. But yeah, you literally you can spend like £100 or like 100 and something bucks on a microphone, and it does the same thing as a Yeti, except it's better. But mine is tailored towards podcasts, so just like voiceovers and stuff. But the Blue Yeti is like an all rounder, I guess. It's like a jack of all trades. So yeah. All right, so we're gonna end it now. So yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for watching the admin podcast. I did really enjoy it, so thank you for coming on the show.
I appreciate
And
you coming
yeah,
on. Really
all right,
appreciate you having me on. That was awesome. Really,
that's
really.
fine. And hopefully we can do something with you and Geeky Nerd Dad and a bunch of other people in the future. So yeah, it's pretty good. All right, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you later. All right,
Take it
bye.
easy, guys.
Bye.
Thanks for watching the Admin Podcast. There are more.
Whoops, my outro just like died literally. All right, let me just stop the stream. It's still rolling. I'll tell you when it stopped. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Bye. Okay.